Most people, Democrat or Republican, know somebody who's had some sort of infertility. Other people don't realize that when you have a law that regulates abortion, that it impacts all of reproduction, including IVF and the storage of embryos.
I never thought I would need any sort of fertility treatment. So we tried to conceive for about a year before we looked into fertility clinics. We ended up doing 2 rounds of IUI and 2 rounds of IVF before we were able to get pregnant this time. We're just really excited, and at this point she can come anytime, and so we're just looking forward to her birth.
I'm gonna take this very simply. You take the egg and you take the sperm and you fertilize it in a dish. That's in vitro fertilization. So if we're saying the pregnancy begins in the lab when the embryo is created, that's very dangerous.
I have a concern that if Roe is overturned, states with abortion bans could potentially restrict IVF if their definition of life begins at the point of fertilization.
Literally, if you take the statutes, what we call personhood statutes, by exactly what they say, that means that that embryo is a person, and that means if you drop an embryo, it could be manslaughter. If you keep an embryo frozen, it could be child abuse. So we have to realize that we can't define life for non-viable embryos. Whatever you think about abortion, we want to make sure that we preserve fertility treatment for people, for women, for men who need it.
We're definitely not alone. We're not rare. There's tons of people out there that are struggling with fertility and are using clinics to help support getting pregnant and starting their families. Like for my sister and her partner, they wouldn't be able to have the 2 girls that they have if they didn't have fertility support to get them there. Having IVF and fertility treatments available should be a human right. Why should that be taken away from you when there's science that can help support that? And so I think it's just having that option there is something that everyone should see as important.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.